Hey, what is up, guys? This is Dre the Gamer right here. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be working on this free lawnmower that I got from my neighbor. He just kicked it to the curb and I picked it up. So this thing is self-propelled. It has electric start, even though I don't know if the electric start works or not. Comes with a bag, which is like a luxury feature on a lawnmower. The deck is pretty rusty, but it is self-propelled, and it's powered by the 6.25 horsepower Briggs & Stratton engine. There's the bag, which bag looks to be in okay shape. There's no rips or tears. There's the keyhole where you would insert the key for the electric start. And then here's some other plugs, but I don't exactly know what they do. But this thing is like filthy though, not gonna lie. I don't know much about this mower. I just picked it up for free. Alright, the oil doesn't look too bad. Alright, so there's some old gas in there that I'm gonna drain out. Alright, so now I'm draining out all the old gas, so now I'm just going to put the mower on its side and drain all the old gas into the drip pan. Alright, I got all the old gas here. Looks kind of like tea. Alright, so I drained all the old gas out and cleaned the carburetor. Hopefully it'll start. Alright, so I tried to start the mower and it literally would not start. And I think it cannot start because, as you guys can see here, the carburetor gasket, it is broken here. It is missing a piece. So I feel like that is sucking air out of the carburetor and out of the intake. So it's sucking air out and it's not letting the mower start. So we're going to order a new carburetor gasket. I also ordered a new air filter because this mower did not have an air filter in the air box. But while we're waiting for those two things, I'm going to repaint the deck and I'm going to paint it red because the buyer I already have the buyer lined up for this mower and he wants it painted in red, so I'm going to paint it in red for him. Alright, so I've repainted the mower deck here, and it's been about a couple hours, so all the paint is dried here. Now we're just going to take off the stickers so we can see how the paint job turned out. The paint job seems to have turned out okay. We're just going to take off the stickers that I put on to not get overspray on the stickers, but it looks like some still got on somehow. But it's not too bad if you ask me. Alright, so the carburetor gasket finally came. I'm now just installing it. I'm installing it onto the part of the air box or primer bulb or primer case or whatever this thing is called. I'm installing it onto it, and then it will melt to the carburetor over time from heat. But this is how it should be installed, so we're installing it. Now I got the carburetor here, so the carburetor seems to fit perfectly fine. Alright, so now I got it all reattached. This thing seems ready to go. Alright, so now I'm tightening the screw that holds the air box in. So we got the new air filter and this green spot on the deck. I accidentally spilled some gas there, so that's why the paint deteriorated pretty much. Well, it got all flaky and I flaked it off, so I'll be repainting that later. Alright, so we are now going to try and start the mower. I'm going to plug the spark plug in, and I'm going to give her a good couple of primes. Hopefully it'll start on the new carburetor gasket and on the new air filter, so hopefully it'll start. Alright, so as you guys can see, it will not start, so it's either there's no fuel or there's no spark. Alright guys, so I was removing the spark plug to inspect it, and this came out of the spark plug hole. That is not good at all, guys. The spark plug hole is stripped because someone put the spark plug in crookedly. Right now we got to collect the shavings out of there before they get into the engine and they could damage something. So this is not good at all, guys. So pretty much the spark plug will not hold in there, so we're going to have to do a head swap, looks like. Fortunately, I already have the part on hand, so this shouldn't be too bad of a job. Alright everybody, so I got my parts mower here, and I'm removing the head from this mower, and I'm going to be installing it onto my mower, because as you guys previously saw, that head is in bad shape. The spark plug will not hold, so I pretty much need a new head. Alright, so I got the head off here. Now I'm going to clean it. I'm just cleaning it with a paper towel, and I'm going to shoot some brake cleaner in it. The head gasket does not appear to be in too bad shape. Alright, so we're removing the old head here from the mower. Alright, so we have got the old head off, guys. Alright, so I'm using the paper towel to clean any shavings that could have been in the cylinder. Alright, so we are now installing the new head onto here. Got all the screws lined up. Alright, so right now I'm just screwing them in by hand, but then I'm going to use the torque wrench several times so I don't accidentally strip the screws and damage anything. Alright, so now I am tightening the screws one by one with the torque wrench, and I'm doing it in proper order. I have even a little sheet here that says the order in it, because I don't want to accidentally damage anything, so I'm trying to be careful. Alright, so I got the head installed. Now I just gotta install the brand new spark plug. Alright, the spark plug's on there tight. Now I'm going to be repainting the part of the deck that I spilled gas on. Alright, so I tested the spark plug, and the spark plug does have spark, so it has got to be a fuel issue to why this mower is not starting. So I'm just going to be installing a brand new carburetor here, because I'm sure the old carburetor is just something wrong with it that I can't figure it out, and I'm not going to go ahead and freaking diagnose it, so I'm just going to install a brand new one. Alright, so I realized that the old carburetor was junk, and I installed a brand new carburetor, brand new head, and a brand new spark plug. Let's hope she fires up. Back from the dead, boys. It's a little bit smoky because, you know, there's a lot of dust that has built up in the exhaust over the time that it's been sitting, because I think this mower's been sitting for quite a long time. This thing runs fine, and the self-propulsion works great, and all the smoke and all the dust that was in the exhaust is burned off. Here's all the leaves I picked up in the bag. Alright, so we're going to be giving the mower a good cleaning before I take pictures and send them to the buyer. Alright, so I got this mower all clean. This mower is pretty much ready to go. This thing runs great. I fixed everything that was wrong with it. Well, anyways, I guess that wraps up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please subscribe if you guys want more videos like these. Have a good day.